When Marketo sends an email that bounces due to an invalid email address, it sets the email invalid field value to true. As with records that have no email address, records with an invalid email address are of low value. This video shows you how to identify those records so they can be removed from Marketo once you no longer need them for historical performance reporting. The second step is to create a smart list to identify those records where Marketo has set their email invalid field value to true. Marketo does this whenever a hard bounce occurs, a Category 2 bounce. Like records without an email address, these records are pretty much worthless. Here's the logic you would use. You'd use an email invalid field filter with a email invalid value of true, and the list it would produce would indicate that that field is indeed true, and the reason also is recorded by Marketo at that point in time. While you may want to delete these records from Marketo, you may want to leave them for reporting purposes if they've had activity in the last year or so. When you do ultimately delete these records, you may want to leave them in your CRM if they could be useful to sales, for example, have a valid phone number. To prevent these records from being synced back to Marketo from your CRM, Marketo Tech Support will need to create a more sophisticated sync filter that is controlled by a Boolean field such as sync to Marketo.